Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are live. We are in the building.
Here we go again.
Here we go again, back with another video.
And as we said,
we always here to speak.
I talk facts.
Always facts.
Alright guys, so we gonna get to the nitty gritty. Is Watch Me Work ducking Abu Asada?
You think he's ducking?
Of course not. But let's get to the facts of it, because we like to get into all of the details of exactly what's going on, because there's a lot of behind the scenes that y'all guys don't really see and don't know. As far as with the LA Expo, Abu Asada versus Mr. Watch Me Work, me and Watch Me Work going to the LA Expo to host a calisthenic competition. There's a lot of stuff. The 10K 8 city battle that we had this summer, actually. Yes.
So, October.
Yes.
Right, not even.
Yeah, so the whole tour, but I'm just saying, like, the tour, the time we were supposed to come to Baltimore. I mean, obviously we did come to Baltimore. We didn't go to Baltimore, but we went to Maryland. So I just labeled one of the cities Baltimore, because obviously I didn't want to put some
random city
that most people don't know. But if you hear Baltimore, you're going to know it's Maryland. Right? So with North Carolina, we said Charlotte because we was actually going to Charlotte. With Miami, we said Miami. We was actually going to Miami. But we was never going to Baltimore. We was going to go to College Park. But at the end of the day, a lot has happened since then. But we're gonna hit on that, and how did that happen with me and Watch Me Work battling that day. So first and foremost, we're gonna put some footage on the screen so you guys can see. So make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear loud and clear. Yo, what's good? What's the word? The red dude grow a beard, no freaky word. Say it again. He just got married, so maybe in a couple,
yo, bro,
he might grow some hairs, no freaky. So we gonna get into, like, detailed me and Watch Me Work talking the behind the scenes, and how Instagram is not real. Instagram is a lie, bro. People just know how to create a facade, things that, that's not true. So I'm waiting for Mel to get everything situated.
Now I'm ready. You ready to pull up these facts?
Yeah, pull up these facts. All right, so first and foremost, January 10th and January 11th was already decided that me and Watch Me Work was going to be at the Fit Expo. Right? It was already decided. Now, once I talked to Watch Me Work, he's like, yo, I wanna, I'm down to pop out to the LA Expo. I said, say less. All right, let's get it going. We're gonna host a calisthenic event. My man Prove It locked us in. We got a booth. Tether with Tether. This is how it's gonna work. November 27th, I posted the video announcing, we're not going to play it yet, that everybody, listen, William Watch Me Work is going to be at the LA Expo. However, it was confirmed probably almost a month before that. So let me play this video from November 27th. This is the same 2 days, the same day that after Abu Asada and Watch Me Work is supposed to battle. But how could Watch Me Work be in two places at once?
Exactly.
It's impossible.
What is going on, guys? Me and Watch Me Work will be hosting a calisthenic 2-minute maximum effort challenge at the LA Expo this coming January 10th and the 11th. But what's also good is that Brendan from Battle of the...
All right, guys. So I posted that video November 27th. You see it here. me and Watch Me Work will be hosting a calisthenic battle at the LA Expo. So what that means is Watch Me Work is a grown man. I'm a grown man. When a grown man say, yo, I'm going to be here.
Exactly. He's supposed to be there.
He's
to
supposed
follow
to be
doing his work.
And that is January 10th and January 11th. Posted November 27th. We're now going to be in December 19th tomorrow. So now, just so happens after I post that video, Abu Asada reaches out to Mr. Watch Me Work. Unbeknownst to me, Mr. Watch Me Work didn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Abu Asada, me and him is not on terms where we're talking. So he's not telling me nothing. I don't know nothing that's going on. What I see is somebody post a video, yo, Abu Asada and Mr. Watch Me Work, a video about it. I didn't get to see the video, but I thought Abu Asada was calling them out. So play the video.
We'll be hosting
Not this one, the Abu Asada's video. The first one. Yep. So
Abu Asada versus Mr. Watch Me Work. Battle of the Beltways 2026. This is the matchup that the people want to see. Or are you going to tuck your tail?
Pussy, 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 pussy.
Man or a mouse? Earlier last month, there were some rumors going around with him spreading lies about him beating me in a 1v1 battle.
okay. And so obviously we had a podcast with Mr. Watch Me Work. He said that he had beat Abu Asada in a 1v1. Abu Asada posted this video saying this was the 1v1 when Watch Me Work is like, no, you still got the footage of the 1v1 that I beat you in and you're not releasing it. Lo and behold, November 27th. I don't know when this video was posted, but it was posted way after November 27th, right? But November 27th, it was already confirmed that Mr. Watch Me Work and me would be at the LA Expo. So, Abu Asada, knowing that Mr. Watch Me Work does not duck, he takes on all battles. He's a young guy. He's very eager. And, you know, he's wearing his manhood on his sleeve. He's on go time. Abu Asada comes to Watch Me Work and say, let's battle. You know, this is what the people want to see. And then he sets a date for January 10th and January 11th. Abu Asada set the date. From my understanding, it wasn't nobody else. Why would he set the date for January 10th and January 11th or January 10th? Why would he set that date? You got to ask yourself that. He knows Mr. Watch Me Work is supposed to be at the LA Expo with me. Just like he knew that we were supposed to be in Maryland that day in June, 2 months before we were supposed to be there, and he decided to put a battle 2 weeks before on the same thing. He knew. So what he's doing is every time I have something going on, he's trying to sabotage it. So he decided, let's see if I can get Mr. Watch Me Work to pop out to this battle with me on the same date he's supposed to be with Islam at the LA Expo. He knew that Watch Me Work, that young boy, I got that gun on me and I'm about to I'm about to pull the trigger.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect.
Yeah. Watch Me Work is on go time. So what Watch Me Work does is he kind of sort of puts his foot in his mouth. He agrees to the battle knowing that he was supposed to be at the LA Expo with me on January 10th. opposed to saying, Abu Asada, I'm supposed to be here. I agreed to be here January 10th. I have an agreement with somebody. I'm supposed to be going to LA. Let's do it a week before or a week after, or let's change the date, because I can't change the date of the LA Expo. It is the biggest fitness event in the US. Daggone yes, the biggest fitness. So I can't switch that, but I can switch our battle date. So if you're trying to choose January 10th, that's not good for me. But why is Abu Asada choosing January 10th? It's two reasons. No, I would say 3 reasons. One is because he know he's not going to be able to come to the Anaheim Expo because he put his foot in his mouth, calling me basically a rape, or I got a skin charge. Don't do business with him. So now you can't even come to the Anaheim Expo with me and be on my team because you just told everybody don't do business with him. So then the next reason, you don't want Mr. Watch Me Work to do business with me, and you don't want him at the expo because you know the type of visibility he's going to get at the expo with all of these major athletes. And then number 3, obviously, is that he wanted to sabotage the whole thing and, you know what I mean, get Watch Me Work to not go with me, which is cool. So Watch Me Work, don't tell me. He doesn't tell me. I see the post, Abu Asada and Watch Me Work is supposed to battle, so I see January 10th and 11th. I call Watch Me Work. Yo, what is this? What's going on? He like, Slim, I gotta get him, Slim. I'm going for him. I'm like, alhamdulillah. I don't think you should battle him on the same day. And plus, I'm not gonna be able to be there. Choose another date because I want to see it. I want to be there live and in person. You already had this agreement. He like, nah, I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this. And I'm like, bro, you don't gotta do it on that date. Do both. You don't want to miss the LA Expo. It's such an opportunity. I went to the LA Expo 3 years ago. I viewed Ashton Hall. 3 years later, Ashton Hall became the biggest fitness influencer in the world. I reposted his demo. It went 21 million views. You don't never know what is going to happen at these expos, the people you're going to meet, the networking. Not only that, I'm getting him put on a panel, meaning he's a special guest. He's going to be on stage talking, doing what he do. And then I also, because it's just supposed to be a host for a calisthenic event, I said, nah, let's get Watch Me Work to host with me. He's killing right now. We need him in the spotlight. He's a young bro coming up in the game. I need him to get all the publicity possible. But he still was like, nah, I gotta get him. That was that. I'm like, bro, just do both. Switch the date on the January 10th. You got an obligation. He was going back and forth with himself. Even all his peoples was telling him, nah, go to the LA Expo, you wildin'. Switch the date, go to the LA Expo. He still was like, nah, you know how it is. A dude call you out, set a date, you don't care what's what. You just want to be on go. So when Abu Asada drops this, I called him. I called a couple of Watch Me Work bros to have them to talk to him, explain to him. He wasting time doing it on the same day. He could do both. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And it doesn't have to be the same day.
It's a fact.
Bottom line.
Don't let him trick you out your position. Still battle him. I think you should still go for it.
And you're going to get some money battling him. And then you're going to get some exposure at the LA Expo.
Why is he making you pick and choose, especially knowing that you had this lined up before? And I think Watch Me Work should have made sure that was established and not let him trick him into trying to miss his opportunity.
But Watch Me Work, the thing is, he wasn't even paying attention of why would this dude choose the same date that I'm going to Expo. He didn't think about it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Abu Asada was playing chess, not checkers.
That was a strategic move. But if he was dealing with a person, and I'm not saying Watch Me Work is not intelligent, but an older dude, Watch Me Work just on go. You don't understand. He was in the streets. He's still 25. At that age, bro, it's what you said. Boom, boom. that's why so much of us younger, we end up in prison like that. And he sat back and he thought about it. So we're going to play this next video. After Abu Asada called him out, we're going to play the video of Watch Me Work locking in like, yeah, we're going to do this battle. We're going to make some bread. And I just missed the LA Expo. But that's before Watch Me Work really understood what the LA Expo was.
I think I got me one, Jay. I know you got me one, Jay. I know you got me one.
Before the glow. Look at my man.
I think I got me one.
Before the glow. Bro is a dog.
Let's go. We got a little youngin' running around from Stanton Oaks, Southeast Washington, D.C., saying that he beat me in a 1v1. Metabolism and your testosterone. Eating this will ruin your metabolism and your testosterone.
Eating this, man. Come on, man.
Yo, bro.
He's a
Let's
boxer.
stop it. Let's stop it, man. A rocket eating this. You on a rocket
A rocket eating this.
Rocket, man,
A rocket
you know,
TRT.
supplements and enhancements, man. And
So,
get into your head.
as you can see in this video, Watch Me Work was like, let's get it. I'm in. I'm all in, no freaky. Let's get it working. I see you at this location, 12 to 4 p.m., $35 online, $50 at the door. You know, Watch Me Work started to make his promo content. But I call him, leaving voice notes like, bro,
He was MIA.
bro, you gonna miss your opportunity. And I'm like, yo, you do not have to battle on that same date. It can easily be switched. Easily be switched. And after some time, you know, I think he thought about it. It was a lot of back and forth going on. Can we get a venue? It was some issues going on with the venue. It was some issues going on with a lot of different things. And Watch Me Work hit me up and was like, yo, bro, I gotta make that play. I gotta get to the LA Expo. I'm like, yo, bro, let's do it. Battle Abu Asada a week before or a week after.
So was there at any point like you didn't think that he was gonna pull up to LA with us no more?
Yeah. After a while, I was like, dang, I wasn't even going out. You know, I fell back already after I hit a couple of his bros up, a couple of his peoples. I want good for my young brother. I don't want him going in the same route as so many of the athletes now. He's doing good. He's making money, but he's working really hard. So what that means is that after some time, not saying you're gonna burn out, but it gets strenuous. You got a son or a daughter on the way, your wife, you know, you got family, you probably got some people in less fortunate positions that you want to start taking care of. So making a couple thousand a week, a couple thousand a day, you need to start to get to elevate to where you're not working so much. And you know, I want that for him. I want that for a lot of the bros. I want that, but I could tell that he wants that for himself. So every time I see an opportunity, I extend it. You know what I mean? Because I know that he's gonna take heed. But yeah, so I just was like, I can't do nothing now. He's gonna crash out. And when I say crash out, I mean he's gonna go battle Abu Asada. He might get a couple thousand, but you're gonna really crash out because you're gonna miss this opportunity. So for me, you missing the LA Expo to battle him, even if, let's say you make 3K, that's still a crash out to me because you can do both. So after he made that, I talked to a couple of the bros and I kind of like fell back a little bit because I realized the play and all of them said, dang, Abu Asada made it on January 10th because he knew that Watch Me Work would bite on that date, and he knew that he would not go to LA with you and miss a bigger opportunity. Same thing he did. And Watch Me Work, you know what he did? When he did that same thing in Maryland, what Watch Me Work did?
Yeah, he pulled up, got a battle, got some viral footage.
It's not his first time, bro. This is what he does.
But he just be jumping ship. And I think sometimes he don't necessarily think about, the play. He just kind of always on go. And it's good to be on go, but sometimes you got to be a little more
I'm not talking about Watch Me Work. I'm talking about
moves.
Making the date on the same date.
No, I know that. But I'm saying it was the same date and he was booked on that card. And what he did is he jumped ship and popped up with us.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
but
in a sense, this is more so to the reason why Mantown be trying to get his get back. Like, I know I'm going to beat him into a battle. And then you know what he's going to do? He going to jump ship on them and pop up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And he doesn't really have, and the real reason why he jumped ship over on that side, we already know.
Yeah, because
we know what was going on.
He was just trying to stop his growth. He was trying to little bro him. And
I'm telling you, yo, these dudes, you've been talking crap about these dudes on the internet for the last few months. Now they coming to the city and you telling me you gonna be over there? Nah, let's go pull up on them. That's what was Watch Me Work's mentality. And when he realized Abu Asada didn't want to pull up,
that's a fact.
He said, I'm out. I'm going to pull up then because you playing. Now with this situation,
and that's not a good opportunity, and you're gonna let dude come to the city, quote unquote, state area, and you don't want to pull up. Like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, that was nasty work.
But it worked out. It worked out for him. But I just think that, with that jumping ship thing, I think that's kind of, regardless. I mean, even with that situation, I think he really shouldn't have jumped ship. I don't know the details about, what happened, but
you talking about with Abu Asada?
Yeah, I don't think
he
should have.
talked to him and said, "Listen, this is what I'm doing." I think he should have.
But I'm not gonna be biased and say that because I don't think he should jump ship on us, and it's really not about us because we don't need him to show up. But I'm saying that I don't think that if you give somebody your word, of course, that you should jump ship. So I'm not gonna pick sides and say, nah, he should have jumped ship.
But this is what I'm saying. If he communicated, yo, Abu Asada, this is what I want to do. This is what we should do. And this is the best play. And I know it's the best play. And you say nah, then I'm going to say, yo, respectfully, bro, I got to make this play. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you. But if he on the battle card, he already made an obligation. Now, let's just say if he didn't know that we was pulling up, right? He didn't know we was pulling up to the DMV. If he's on the card and he's supposed to compete, and then you decide to change lanes, you know what I mean? Yeah, the venue may have changed or not, but you still supposed to be, you know what I mean, on the card. So for him to switch up like that, I could, you know what I mean? I could see why he would feel some kind of way about that, because just like with us, even though the train don't stop, you know what I mean? It was kind of like bringing him in on a play that, you know what I mean, we already had set up. It's the fact that, again, you still kind of jump ship.
Obligated.
You know what I mean? So I feel like in that aspect, I'm not going to be biased and be like, nah, bro, he should have jumped ship on them.
Yeah. Yeah, so at the end of the day, he came and pulled up on us. And I think that jump ship was well deserved.
No, I think so. I think there was a lot of other things going on behind the scenes.
It's a whole lot of other things going on behind the scenes because you decided to make the date the same day as us. So everything that you had planned,
yeah, it didn't go well for you.
You get what you deserve because you was trying to sabotage.
That's a fact.
A situation. And I think Watch Me Work realized that. Now, in this situation, I think if he would have realized that the dude was trying to do that same sabotaging aspect, and he knew how serious the LA Expo would have been, I mean, it's going to be, inshallah, it would have been different. And I also think if he would have said, yo, bro, I want to do this situation with Abu Asada. I want to battle him. I'm not going to come to LA Expo. That's a little different. It's like, all right, LA Expo is a couple weeks out, four weeks out. Do your thing.
Yeah, it was a little more communication.
Yeah, do your thing. But how he went about it and agreed to the battle, that's what was like, nah, he's not thinking I can't let him crash out. I can't. And that was because I seen the play. And once we spoke again, I was Asada. I mean, obviously, so a lot of y'all don't know all of that behind the scenes of what's going on and why Watch Me Work really opted out the battle. So he finally hit me up. Yo, I got my ticket, man. I got to make this move to LA. It's the best play. Dude, don't want to switch the date. This is what's going on. X, Y, Z. And he made his decision. And I think he made the best decision. And I think, you know, Abu Sada's really, he's really digging himself in a hole for no reason. Bro, you could have had Mr. Watch Me Work and you battle. Stop trying to compete with me.
It's a fact.
Bro, you're going to lose every time.
And he don't see it that way.
So whether Watch Me Work would have battled on your card and not came with me, it wouldn't affect my play. So because you're trying to sabotage my play, you're gonna be in a situation. The LA Expo is gonna be jam-packed. Whatever event you think you can do.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 20,000 people there.
Whatever you think you can do, the LA Expo is bottom line. So by you not coming to the Fit Expo in Anaheim, you ain't hurting nobody. You're hurting yourself. And you constantly keep doing it because you're arrogant.
And your ego is...
Bro.
It's a rack of TRT going on.
A rack of tea eating this.
That's a fact. He's wilding.
So just from making that date between you and Watch Me Work, what was the date? January 10th?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
That's a fact.
You wasting your time. You wasting your time. And the people that purchased the tickets that wanted to see Watch Me Work is now going to want a refund, like you said. So you don't mind giving them the refund. Bro, that's on you. So now Watch Me Work made this video once he confirmed that, yo, you know what? I gotta go to the LA Expo. This makes more sense. It just makes more sense. He put that first video of me, and guess what? We actually collabed with Fit Expo on their Instagram. They hit me up like, yo, can he collab?
What is going on, guys? Me and Watch Me Work will be hosting a calisthenic 2-minute maximum effort challenge at the LA Expo. Anytime me and Watch Me Work get together, we want to put in some work.
LA Expo, come on. We talking about the Alex Eubanks. We talking about the Ashton Halls, the I Show Speeds, the Lurie Wheels. We talking about the people of the fitness industry.
Bro.
I think that was the best play.
Bro, we met Ashton Hall at LA Expo years ago. Larry Wills. You're going to have Cali Muscle, Big Boy, Chris Harry. Bro, combined color. We was doing ripstick demos with dudes, random dudes. We thought they were random dudes.
Dude had 2 million followers, 1 million followers.
When we got back home,
500,000 followers. It didn't even take us to get back home. We was in the airport like, damn, this dude, didn't we just run into him? Oh, this is Instagram. Let me check him out. Oh, word? Damn, he got 3 million followers.
Bro, and it was just good vibes, networking.
Didn't even know who these people was. You just random people that we just thought.
Bodybuilders.
Yo, let's go talk to them.
How am I going to miss that to battle you when we could make that date any other Saturday? Why you going to make it on the same day you know I'm supposed to be at the expo? Because you know I'm young and I'm eager and I'm taking all call-outs. And I don't really understand at that time how serious the LA Expo is. So he almost got him out of his position. I mean, not really out of his position, but out of a great position to play. Because the LA Expo is a crazy play. You a special guest. You getting free certain amount of free tickets. You know what I'm saying? You going to be on the wellness stage. You're gonna be on another panel. You're gonna be able to go to dangerous hoods in LA and get content. Bro, this can go up and beyond just one opportunity. People in there, sponsorships, bro, all type of different businesses that's vending in there. Bro, you never know. You never know. So Watch Me Work made that video letting everybody know, man, I got kids to feed. This is the best play for me. Even if you don't get money in the immediate, you can it can be money in the future. And then also, we could do our battle on another day, bro.
You don't gotta stop my play.
Why are you trying to stop my play? So then Abu Asada makes this video.
Mr. Watch Me Work has decided he wants to cancel his battle against me on January the 10th. Instead, he's also expressed that he wants to go to some type of LA Fit Expo Fit party.
Go back.
Mr. Watch Me Work has decided he wants to cancel his battle against me on January the 10th. Instead, he's also expressed that he wants to go to some type of LA Fit Expo Fit party with Matthew Nisbish.
He wants to go to some type
Wait. Before you say that, he's gonna speak for himself.
With Matthew Nisbish in LA on that same day. Now, we're not here to try and force the people to believe that he's ducking. I'm not here for that. Also not going to force and compel a grown man to do something that he doesn't want to do. If he really wanted to battle me, he would have stuck to the plan, but he's not. So he feels as though he has a better opportunity on that same day in LA. By all means necessary, go ahead and take that opportunity. I'm not going to stop a grown man from doing what he wants to do. Got the Concrete Warriors from Baltimore City coming out.
All right, so multiple times where you see where he'll put up a picture, right? Multiple times where he'll put up a picture of you, right? When I say you, meaning whoever it is that he's talking about. And in this particular situation, it happens to be Islam. And he'll call him out of his name. He'll call him Matthew Nesbitt, and then he'll replace it and use another derogatory, name and call this other brother out of his name. So if it was quote unquote having mercy, because somebody says in the comments, yo, have mercy on the brother, he's Muslim, etc. If that was the case, then another Muslim brother wouldn't be carrying himself like this, calling another brother out of his name, spreading false information and things like that. These things and, carrying it with like this real street mentality is something that's completely and utterly out of pocket. So when it comes to, having mercy, all we doing is speaking facts. We're not looking for him. So when you talking about having mercy, I feel like we're already having mercy. Nobody's looking for him, bro. We not on that type of time. We got a business to run and upkeep and a brand to also do the same with, to run and upkeep. So when you start talking about, have mercy, bro, we letting the facts be known. We started Calisthenic Exposed to speak on these kind of things, to let people know, because a lot of people don't really understand that when they see certain videos, they're like, yo, bro, why y'all making a video about it? Why y'all talking about it? Bro, there's many videos where the man has literally put these videos up and then other people will send them to us because the man has us blocked. He blocks you, right? Makes videos about you, speaks about you. We just did a video yesterday. You know what he did with Matt? He had Matt in the live commenting, add me. Every other 2 sentences, he was bring up Matt's name and say, Matt did this. I know he did this. Matt was doing this. I know he did that. But at the same time, he wouldn't add Matt. He wouldn't let him speak his piece. So he's a very calculated individual. I give him that. Just like with Watch Me Work, he played chess, not checkers, right?
checkers.
So he's a smart dude, right? He plays crazy, but he's a smart dude. But I think that his biggest problem is that he's always in his own way.
Yeah, he's too emotional. If he wasn't emotional like that, he would be able to, I bet you he's doing business with with the Yahoo. They come through. You want all of these big brands and brand deals. They from the Yahoo. Yahoo. What are you don't even know what's going on. All right, guys, but this is my thing. This is the issue here. I want to get back to the beginning of this video because you see how this is how he tries to send the shot. I'm gonna show you
With the party thing?
Yeah, the same Fit Expo that Asada wants to go to.
Right.
He's talking about he's supposed to be going to some Fit Expo party.
Work has decided he wants to cancel his battle against me on January the 10th. Instead, he has also expressed that he wants to go to some type of LA Fit Expo fit party with Matthew Nisbich.
You heard he just called him out of his name. Again, this is the type of stuff that we talking about.
Yo, bro.
Then he starts talking about parties as if you ain't trying to be there too.
It's not a party.
It's not a party, bro.
It's not a party.
It's a business opportunity, bro.
It's not a party. It's a fitness expo. And you're gonna put him in wherever he was at doing dancing and money. We not on that time. That's
You want to respond to this comment?
Why respond to all Muslims? Men doesn't chase noise. He shows sabr and adab. Yeah, this is not when somebody is tarnishing your character and constantly making kalam speech about you, and he's doing it publicly. Then you have the right to respond. So we're gonna respond to everything. We don't care. We're gonna respond to every single thing. Mention our name, and we're gonna crush you with.
I talk facts.
Facts.
That's it. That's it. Bro, you made a nice play. You tried to call him out, and he fell for it. And then you were able to make this video about him going to some fit party. You know, daggone fit party. He's going to an LA Expo where it's going to be calisthenic competitions, vending, and all exercise type healthy vibes going on. It's not a party. Anybody who's been to a Fit Expo in LA knows it's like the Arnold Classic, the Anaheim Expo. It's where people go to sell. The same expo that he wants to go to do East Coast versus West Coast, but he put his foot in his mouth, and now he's going to lose out on opportunity because of his ego.
In LA on that same day.
Now,
we're not here.
Why is it on the same day?
Because you put your event on the same day as me going to Expo with him, and you called him out, trying to get him to choose between the days.
Try and force the people to believe that he's ducking. I'm not here for that.
Then why you mention that? Because you want people in the comments to be like, he's ducking, when you know the man not ducking and you can't beat him. And he got you recorded. He got you recorded trying to say, yo, bro, nah, let's lighten the weight on this routine. Let's lighten the weight on that. And he don't want to even expose you because yo, let's just put on a show. No, I'm coming to cook you.
To force and compel a grown man to do something that he doesn't want to do. If he really wanted to battle me, he would have stuck to the plan.
If you really wanted to battle him.
If you actually wanted the best for your Muslim brother, the first thing you would have done, especially because that was supposed to be your man, right? You're supposed to have helped him, etc. Then you would be like, nah, bro, go take that opportunity. I think it's a good play. Go out there, show up, show out. If anything, you probably will pop up with him. You know what I mean? Same with, if you had the battle, or if you end up having the battle at a different date and time, what we going to do? We're going to pop up because you know why? We're going to support the event, support calisthenics. Despite whatever differences we have, bro, we pop up and pop out to all calisthenic events if possible.
If you would have made that event any day, I would have been right there. Like
we'd have popped right up.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You know what you're doing. If you really wanted to battle.
He's not. So he feels as though he has a better opportunity on that same day in LA. By all means necessary, go ahead and take that opportunity. I'm not going to stop a grown man from doing what he wants to do. Got the Concrete Warriors from Baltimore City coming out. Team Workhorse will be in the building. Team Takeover, the Zoo.
Team Workhorse. This is to y'all. Honestly, were y'all getting paid to referee over there? I'm getting word that he was paying the New York guys, but he wasn't paying his own teammates to referee. He had y'all rocking his weights. He had y'all doing all of the work. And a lot of y'all guys weren't getting paid. I'm also hearing, and this is from Team Workhorse members, that y'all didn't even know he was leaving Maryland. How does somebody work and you're moving out of the state and they don't know about it? They find out on social media or they know last minute? Let me tell you something. Where's that? When I went to Florida to look for the HQ, who was with me?
The team, the people who was supposed to be there. But that's not obviously, everybody they're not cut from the same cloth. Everybody don't move the same. So when he talk about his team and his guys and all of that, how many of his guys have he really put in position to actually win?
Bro, we brought a 5-bedroom property.
The sound went out.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. When did the sound go out?
All right, we good.
When did it go out?
Yeah, putting his guys in position to actually win.
All right.
He ain't never really do that.
He ain't never do that. So when we shot out to the HQ to look for the HQ from Brooklyn, New York, we had a team around us. Me, Qasim, POV Josh, Shake Slow, Skilo, Mac, the Mac, Haitian Mac, not Charlotte Mac at this time, even though Charlotte Mac was ripped, but I'm talking about the bros that was already in NYC. Bro, we gathered together, about 6 or 7 of us, and we came out here looking for properties. And we said, yo, all of us is going to move into the HQ and we're going to turn this into a content creation house for Team Rip Right. You already know, Yasir. You already know, Yasir.
Oh, he said no sound went out. Well, I'm checking the live too, so it seemed like the
That's
sound
why
went
I
out.
freed myself from Team Workhorse. I've been seeing that from the jump, Mujahid.
Wow.
You see what's going on.
Wow.
You know, yo, Mujahid, you see what's going on. Bro, we came out here and we gave all of the Rips an opportunity to move into the HQ. We're talking about moving from the hood. Some of us is in Flatbush. Some of us is in Canarsie. That's still like the, you know what I mean? Stuff going on.
But you never even provided that opportunity. Dudes not being able to take advantage of that opportunity for whatever reason.
A lot. A lot.
Their situation. But the fact is that the opportunity was there. So at least in this situation, dudes can never say, yo,
nah, we
got on the, you know what I mean? They got on the train and they just left. Nah, dudes knew when we was leaving, you know what I mean? Where we was going, you know what I mean? When we made the play and all of that.
Bro, we all locked in. My bro Skilo, TY, Yasir, we got Son. I got a core group of the bros that know like it's so much more opportunities coming and so much plays, inshallah, that I'm making. And it's not just for the benefit of myself. It's for us collectively. You know, and you can't call yourself, I'm a boss. Talk to me. How you not, bro, you left your whole team. And I'm not saying that you supposed to feed dudes. No, but you supposed to make plays in where dudes could eat. And that's the type of plays that I was making. Like, yo, we all gonna be in the HQ.
These
We
dudes
all
is
gonna
not-
make content. We all gonna do ripsticks. We gonna use our YouTube income. Mind you, my man got a 1,000,000 view video before me. Cam on YouTube. Due to me pushing him, yo, do this, do that. We got OG Shotty on board. 1,000,000 view video got a $3,000 payout from YouTube and just like kind of stopped. So I had everything in line.
Dudes was literally making, editing, posting, creating, investing money in other dudes' brands and all kind of stuff.
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
like we just talking about, what could have been or what was potential. No, this is actually stuff that we actually did, moves that we actually made. There was sacrifice that's made. And then, you talk about, my team, bro, you left your team, bro. Don't compare your situation to another actual boss. You claiming to be a boss, but how could you ever be a boss of anything, bro, if you never really established anything, bro? You got a little something going on, and when I say little something, I'm talking about a little something, and it's more than what these other guys got going on, but you ain't really doing nothing with it.
Hold on. Young Bull 4232. So why it's only you two at the HQ? Because Cam said,
Yeah, he just jumped ship, shake slow,
and
jump ship.
He said, "No, I'm not doing calisthenics no more. I'm doing bodybuilding. I'm not messing with Team Rip no more."
Ed
moved in at one time.
He did, but Ed had, his own thing going on, so he left too.
Yeah, Ed moved in. He stayed here for a few weeks and then got homesick. Couldn't stand being away from his peoples. It was tough for him. One day he said, "Yo, guys, I gotta go." He left. Then,
Mac was here for like 3 months, maybe.
Yeah, Mac was here for a minute. Mac was doing well. I think Mac also was homesick, but Mac was going back and forth to the crib, visiting his peoples and stuff like that.
Yeah, every few weeks, like every 3 weeks or something like that.
And then he ended up, when he went back home, caught an injury that we had so much of his stuff here, we had to pack it up and put it in storage. Recently, I hit him up like, "Yo, Mac, bro, I'm cleaning. I'm doing like cleaning. I got to get all of this stuff." I had my niece stuff that was here because my sister was living close by, and my niece stuff ended up being. So I put a lot of things out, and I told Mac. So that was the only other two rips that eventually moved in after the fact. But the initial move in was supposed to be me, POV, Skilo, Shake Slow, Cam, me and him, really like 7 of us. We was ready. I know Josh obviously couldn't really do it because his situation, his wife being pregnant, he was about to have a newborn, and then he moved already to Florida. So he like, all right, he's good because he's in Florida already, so he doesn't necessarily have to come to the HU. He could probably pull up, spend a night like he used to, you know what I'm saying? But like Skilo had a situation, TY had a situation that they couldn't make the move. You get what I'm saying? And then Shake Slow and Cam end up just one day just ghosting. Like they disappeared, bro. And I seen dudes and talked to them. We find out later why dudes decided to leave the team. But that's another discussion we'll do on Calisthenic Exposed. We found out later. And we're talking about flying out to Houston and flying out by yourself, or flying out to Vegas and flying out by yourself. No. We like, yo, Team Rip Right got this in the budget. Boom, we got this amount of points. Yo, listen.
I think that the problem
we're going to fly everybody out, and we've done that. Flew dudes out and made content in Miami and other places.
Said I always wonder. I think that the problem, though, is the fact that people didn't actually put in the work for what they wanted to actually achieve. I think that the opportunity was just given too easily, because there's other people too who kind of was around and was not around, but those are the most notable figures. I just think that they just didn't apply or wanted to apply themselves because it was just given to them so easy. I think that if they had to
Nah, you
work
welcome, bro.
and work and work and work and apply that pressure, it would have been respected a lot more. I think that, whether it be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now, dudes would be like, damn, that was really a play or a situation or an
Bro.
opportunity that I could have taken advantage of.
Bro, I never knew about Casanat then. One day I was telling Qasim, I never knew about streamers, streaming, all of that stuff. And I was like, yo, I want to get a house and I want to get all of the bros in the house. And I want all of us to be doing YouTube and this and that. At that time, that's all I knew about. Getting paid off of YouTube, doing this, selling ripsticks. And they said, Mel's told me like, yo, they got something called an AMP house.
Yeah, facts.
Yo, with da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, word? Great minds think alike. And that's what I wanted this to be, understandable. This kind of situation happens worldwide. Now that's a fact, bro. My man said, man, I should have moved in. Egoless sneaks. Yo, bro.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020, bro. That's basically what I was saying. So when people look back at certain situations and they think, dang, man, took advantage of that situation or whatever, sometimes, bro, like you gotta, like earlier when we was live earlier, I was thinking about something, but I was too busy working out, and you was talking about the same kind of situation and people having an opportunity. And I was just telling somebody, a family member, I was just telling them, I think that the biggest problem with a lot of people and why they don't win is because they give themselves too many excuses, too many reasons why they can't do or they won't do X, Y, and Z. They put all these barriers instead of actually just getting things done. You know what I mean? I think they literally just sit and just allow themselves to give us, I had this going on, and it's not no shot to being funny with nobody, but this even applies to myself. But I think people put too many barriers in front of themselves. Bro, you just do it or you don't do it, bro. You apply or you don't apply. And I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of people. They're going to look back and be like, man, you know what? I probably shouldn't have went out. I probably shouldn't have done this. I probably shouldn't have done that, when they should have just taken advantage of that opportunity. They allowed all of these other random things, and now they still talking about, yo, I'm going to join now. Yo, I'm going to start now. I'm going to get to it now. Look, the opportunity was there, bro.
Mujahid said, man, teach me the secret sauce about the content game. I seen Nate move to the HQ and had 100K followers ASAP. Laugh out loud.
100K followers. 100%. Congratulations on your success, Rips. Saw your vision in 2019.
And I always knew.
100.
Yo, salute Ego Les Sneaks. Listen, it's not just about the content game. And I'm not saying the content game ain't good, but 100K on Instagram means nothing if you're not monetizing those 100,000 people. You would be better off with 10K of a cult following. And I don't mean that as far as a cult, but I mean people that really rock with your brand. You putting out merch, they purchasing the merch. You got programs and they constantly spending on your brand, right? So 100K and you only got 0.5% of people that's willing to even ever spend with you is worthless, opposed to 10,000 people and you got 8,000 of them willing to spend with you and they reoccurring.
I think the problem with that is people be entertaining. They just always be up there entertaining.
Egoless Sneaks, the ripstick is genius. Shout out to Marvin Gatlin over 30 years ago, I believe, or so. It was even in that show Booty Call, not to bring it up, but a lot of people sent me a clip and you can see somebody using the ripstick in that video. Back with Jamie Foxx and Robinson Davison or whatever his name is. The actor. I actually seen him in the airport one day. But yeah, the ripstick was a beautiful play, and that took Rip Right from 0 to 100 real quick, right? That's what they say. But man, unfortunately, Abu Asada could have been even better off. It took him how long to move?
I don't know. He started
in 2019 with me. It took him 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. It took you 6 years, bro. It took you 6 years. Bro, you could have been out of there. You could have been out of Maryland, and we're not saying nothing like Maryland is bad, but you want to, when you content creating outside, you want to get to a hot state, and we did just that, and we did that in when 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
And we started selling the ripstick in 2020. So that means just in 2 years, we were able to purchase a property with over an acre.
You know, I think he should have kept selling ripsticks.
Oh man,
I think he definitely put his foot in his own mouth with that situation. He should just kept selling ripsticks.
Bro, we was actually, my sister had a spot down here, and we was trying to figure out a way, because it was a rental property to get him and his wife down here.
Yeah, put him on salary and all of that. Yeah, we was gonna put him on the salary, but you know,
guess what? He was personal training because I got.
He like, yo, my clients, and bro, you just, as far as I know, I mean, all them dudes that you know was training in the gym that you was training and all that, bro, you done left them dudes because you seen a big opportunity. So I don't know, maybe you didn't really see this as a big opportunity, but that's your loss, my brother. The train don't stop. You clearly, you know, when you start talking about, oh, you want to have engagement or content creator competitions and all of that, you say you don't, but really you do, because you kind of mention it out there like, yeah, because he ain't getting no engagement. They ain't getting no engagement. Yo, bro, dudes is not chasing views the way you chasing views to do a whole bunch of entertaining. And that shit legit ain't selling the way it should be or could be. But again, it's you. So that's why it's selling the way it's selling, honestly. Because it's you, bro. I think you just be doing too much. You be in your own way, bro. When people start asking or talking about you, the first thing I say is, bro, he's his biggest enemy.
Yeah.
He's his biggest enemy, bro. Is his ego.
You could be doing a lot better. 6 figures and all that, talking that kind of stuff. And then all my... Yeah, he ain't really doing nothing. He ain't really doing nothing. Abdullah, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa
My
rahmatullahi
boy
wa barakatuh.
Mujahid. I wonder what Mujahid that is. Is it Mujahid that we went out there? And
it's multiple.
Yeah, that I did
that we
some
know.
content with. Yeah, guys, we ain't gonna stay on this subject any longer. But obviously, as you can see, he's trying to play chess, but is really, he forgot that the horse moves in an L shape and that the rook can go up and down the board, because
Yo, bro.
he forgot. The
forgot. The problem is he forgets who he's dealing with when it comes to mentioning, you know what I mean? Us. Like, bro, we
that's
know. You know what I mean?
That's hard body. Oh man, that's the big bro. Salute hard body. Yeah, I thought that was like the other Mujahid. You remember Abdullah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Jazakallah khair. Yeah, man. Did you lock in with them people from China, bro? Let me know. Rips, you still doing partnership with the Ripsticks? Have you seen any rebranded versions? And I don't mean the bootleg situation that happened, but another brand of resistance band sticks. No, yes, you was Team Workhorse. We know, but you seen the play. You got out of there fast, and now you building your brand, which is dope. I seen your merch. I love
that joint is fire.
You seen that joint?
That joint fire.
Yo, bro.
That joint fire. Website looking official and all that.
That joint heat, Mujahid. Keep it up, man. I'm proud of you, man. Akramakum Allah, man. Yo, salute, Face Mob. You already know what time it is. Yeah, I locked in with them. Nah, that's a fact. Salute, bro. Let me know when you get a chance. Send me a picture when they send you some merch, or just let me know if they did their job, because they tight, no freaky. So yeah. But I haven't seen anybody do no rebranding of the Rip Sticks itself. Meaning, I've seen people make sticks with different names on it, obviously, but that would be like bootleg.
Facts.
Either or. Because when you look at it now, Rip Sticks is branded, bro. So anybody coming out with anything even similar is basically. But yeah, we still doing partnerships, bro. Let me know. Hit me up in a DM. We do wholesale Ripsticks, 15 a pop, minimum quantity. Ordered is about 20. Yeah, so we do like the cheapest Ripstick we got right now is like 39 on the site. Yeah, Abdullah, try to lock in. So when you resell them, you're gonna be making more. But obviously, the more you purchase,
The lower that price goes,
Yeah.
buying wholesale.
When we start talking about 50, 100 sticks, more and more. I mean, Wafika Barakala, I appreciate y'all. I'm still sending merch your way. What size you wear training day?
Let me get an XL, no freaky.
Hey, yeah, if you got, yeah, yo, bro, that I'm gonna make some good content for you too. Some nice slow muscle up joints and all of that.
Yeah,
You
bro. Appreciate
saturated
it, bro.
this market, man. Yeah, the market got saturated. When you have some fire, everybody gonna wanna steal your shine. Nah, indubitably, yo, we've been pumping them ripsticks out like, bro, Allahu Akbar.
Yo, your man. Matter of fact, your man Abu Asada, he was the king of stealing, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean like he actually took what was taught and he applied it. You know what I mean? That's why we nicknamed him Danielson.
Yeah.
Because, yo, bro, I used to spend hours on the phone with this dude and telling him, yo, bro, do this, do that way. I used to record content from, give him the plays, and that's the thing. How you end up in this situation where, that's cool. How you end up in this situation where you put your own foot in your mouth and you end up burning the bridge, bro. Bro, we never wanted anything for you but the best for you. Just like Watch Me Work, bro. It's not like dudes is trying to take advantage and all of that. Cause I remember even one time he was saying, yo, you go over there with them dudes and we gonna try to steal his brand.
yeah, he was telling Watch Me Work in the group chat. Don't do it. He gonna do what he did with me. He gonna trap you.
Bro. What you got going on?
I don't know.
Hit the play. No, hit the play button.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well as several other athletes from all throughout the DMV area will be coming out to compete for another spectacular show at Battle of the Beltways 2020.
I'm trying to ask y'all this, y'all workhorse dudes. Y'all still gonna go ahead and support him?
Of course.
Not get paid?
Bro, it's fun and games. He's the only one winning in the situation, and he's the only one, quote unquote, making an opportunity for himself.
Did y'all see Baki win 5,000? Khalid win 3,500, and
Hoodie J win 1,500 in one competition.
A $10,000 pot.
How many hours was in that gym?
4
hours.
$10,000 pot. And guess what? No registration fees. Nobody paid anything. The athletes got paid. Where did the money come from? Selling ripsticks, guys. I use my ripstick income to pay these athletes.
We gave back to the people.
Not once, not twice, multiple times. Bro, you gotta...
But once again, if you want a refund, I got you. We actually had a few people that bought tickets this morning alone. Another thing, I'm still looking for an opponent. So if anybody, I don't care if you're from Baltimore, DC, wherever, shoot me a DM and I'll put you on the card. That's if you qualify, because I'm not trying to beat somebody too bad. I actually want somebody that's going to put up a fight. So if you're 50 muscle-ups now.
I mean, that's pretty much always on the table.
50 muscle-ups now.
I mean,
50 muscle-ups now.
Where you at?
50 muscle-ups now.
I mean,
50 muscle-ups now.
You still didn't get your get back.
Hey! Interested in taking Mr. Watch Me Work's place, shoot me a DM and I will put you on the card. The show must go on. The one, never the two, January 10th, we outside. Mr.
Yo, bro. Yo. Oh my God. This, guys, so as we mentioned here, Mr. Watch Me Work is definitely not ducking. He's not ducking. We know what's really going on. You tried to make Watch Me Work choose between going to the biggest fitness event in the USA or battling you. You try to make him choose. You try to make him choose, and he chose battling you first, and then realized, what am I doing? I'll battle you on another time because I have to make it to here. I got this right here is where it's at. And you really want to be where Watch Me Work is at, to the point that you try to get him not to go.
The man got the DMV right now. That's undisputed.
Undisputed, man.
Watch
Watch Me Work.
One, never the two.
You're the two, never the one.
That's a fact.
When it comes to DMV.
Watch me work got it right now. That's a fact.
And
Nobody's ducking.
And he did that in a couple months.
My man hasn't even been home a year. He's only been home for like 10 months now. 10 months. 10 months out of prison.
Bro, 10 months out of prison.
10 months out of prison and he's the talk of the town on the news.
Cooking. And then every time Abu Asada makes a post, this is all I hear.
Bro. Bro. That's a fact.
Bro, like
complaining about, yo, I'm soft. The reason I'm soft because my mom's is white. Bro, this dude is a clown, bro.
Yo.
Bro, he's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious.
Yo, shout out to Pittsburgh. Yo, bro.
Bro, shout out to Daniel's son.
Yeah, but Daniel's son, he tried.
But I guarantee you though, we're gonna save this clip right here for future reference. I guarantee you that he's not gonna take a battle Watch Me Work anytime soon.
Oh, I said that.
He's not going to. He's gonna duck. Oh, I gotta do this. I got this going on. I got that going on.
But then guess what's gonna happen? His views is gonna go down.
And he gonna be looking for that battle.
Every time, and then he gonna make a video about me, and I'm just gonna be like,
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And whoever feed into it. Me, I can make a whole live about you, bro. We get paid to make content.
That's a fact. Face Mob said he should be congratulating instead of hating. That's a fact, bro. Bro, I want everybody to win, bro. Honestly speaking, I want Abu Asada to win. Man, Tom, Abdul Ali, I want him to win. This is all the same person, just different name, whatever. I'm saying I want him to win, bro. I never wanted him to lose. My thing is, because he got so disrespectful and out of pocket, my thing is, bro, just win at your own table, right? Just do your thing over there, bro. I don't want you at our table, period. Because you kind of got real out of pocket and real disrespectful to the point where I'm just like, nah, bro. Do your thing over there, bro.
But you see, Mr. Watch Me Work put up a real heartfelt post. You know, we was gonna play the post. Obviously, it got some music and stuff in it. We're not trying to get copywritten and all of that other stuff too. So he put up a post just now, like this is the last response to Abu Asada. And he was just like, yo, bro, I'm not an Instagram dude. I do Instagram, I sell on Instagram, but I'm not an Instagram dude, meaning, dude, I was outside and I'm really retarded for real. But I'm trying to change my life, and I have changed my life, and I'm pushing positivity, and I'm in the hoods, I'm in the streets, I'm in the ghettos, pushing these youngins to work out, to do something else with their life because I was once in their shoes. And all y'all Instagram dudes, y'all looking for likes and views. I could put up a post and get 6,000 views, 2,000 views, 100 something likes. And you don't know them 100 and something likes and views could convert more than a post that does a million views, because I'm pushing ripstick demos. So you can't be always focusing on views and visibility, and you don't got no CTA, no call to action when it comes to your shit legit like that. You're not making no crazy promo shit legit post.
He's proud running around talking about, bro, I don't run no ads. Bro,
you don't run what?
You don't run no ads, bro. The biggest companies in the world run ads. What are you talking about? That's why you in the situation you're in now, bro. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about boost posts, bro. You putting a $50 behind a post and expecting to get motion.
Let's not go this year. Let's go,
bro.
Let's go 2024.
Bro, this is like real life stuff, bro. This targeting. This is why you be shopping and buying on Amazon and wherever else you be shopping at, bro. Yeah, matter of fact, check us out on TikTok Shop too. This is why TikTok Shop be hitting the way it is. Yeah, so
Okay, guys, you see that? January 1st to December 31st, 2024. Top corner, it says Rip Right Ads Account. Total amount spent.
that's
I
on
spent
ads.
$262,770.68 on ads in 2024. So you think I just spent that money and then
Just for I just spent it just because it was nice. Bro,
you heard that? Mujahid said I sold out my first drop off Meta ads, mashallah.
bro, big business, bro. That's what we talking about. Big business. You still doing small business. Bro, dudes was doing that a long time ago. The whole organic joint, making $30K a month.
Yeah, bro, we was making $30K a month organically, doing over $250K a year.
In 2020, 2021, that was years ago.
You're not doing that. I know that for a fact, or you would have been moved out of Maryland. So like, let's stop it, bro. Let's stop. And we're not boasting, but we're trying to tell you, bro, it's different levels. 200 and something thousand on ads is no money. When I was rocking with I was about to say my guy, with Boy, gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Exactly. When I was rocking with Boy, bro, he was doing $10,000 a day on ads.
A day. Wait, and what? And like,
so that means in 10 days.
In 7-8 months, how much money did he make?
Like $5 million.
In like 7 months.
5 million.
7 months.
I mean, Rafika Barakallah. So people need to really start understanding that there's levels. As I said yesterday when we was talking about Baki and Ice, it's different levels. A therapist comes and touch your head, no freaky, and realize from touching your head that you got a pain in your right foot. Bro, not all therapists could do that. You know that specific therapist has a gift. They on a different level. They've been doing it for 30, 40 years. They got experience. And bro, we're small fries in the business lane. I'm telling you right now, making $100K a month, these other businesses be like, oh, that's it. Well, when you get
they want $1 million a month.
When you get to this level, hit us up. Cuzzo, what's the verdict?
What's the verdict?
Yo, Cuzzo.
What is it? Less than $40 million a year is a small business?
Yeah. And I forgot how many employees. Like 500 something employees. We are a small business. Yo, Cuzzo, how do you feel, Cuzzo, about Ice saying that everybody Baki works out with is weak as hell? That includes you and Styles and anybody else Baki works out with. After years upon years of showing and paying homage to the Barbarians.
Bro.
How do you feel about that statement? How do you feel about him being your favorite Barbarian and them Jews just talking down on y'all like y'all some like this dude? Rip, we don't need Rip. We don't need him. He doesn't get engagement.
Bro, these dudes is
talking to you like you a peasant, bro. You got over 500 million views.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Bro, y'all Negroes in Team Empire strong as hell. Bottom line. So you know, I give it to Ice. Ice is tough. I don't think Baki is messing with Ice, but I think Baki's on his way there. And I think surely Cuzzo and Styles have easily been there as well. Those is my two, like, I know y'all been like my two favorite guys, no freaky, as far as athletes when it comes to like rocking with y'all. NYC scene, y'all always been.
Shout out to Cuzzo, man. You know, Cuzzo is the unk status.
Yeah.
Nah, that's that's my man,
Cash.
Cuzzo. Shout out to Cuzzo.
Kashawn Murray. Yo, Kashawn Murray, can you please hit me up in a DM so I can get your info so we can really like lock in, because I gotta see you work.
That's a fact. And we're gonna review your reps on live.
And then, bro, if I'm reviewing your reps and you start swimming on your push-ups and your pull-ups.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
Bro.
Somebody come and look at this.
That's yeah. All right, guys, we ain't gonna hold y'all up. This is the end of the live. We would like to start doing some longer durations of the live, but
we're gonna try to start a little earlier, things like that. But we got a lot of interesting topics. He said, "I got you." Yeah. All right. I hope so, bro. Hope to see you work. My ego did some mental gymnastics and told me he just didn't know that was my grandson.
Cuzzo was funny. Yeah, Cuzzo funny.
Cuzzo was funny, man.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. All right, Cuzzo. That was a good response. Yeah, that's definitely a good response.
One number two.
We outside, but we really inside. Stay tuned, y'all.
Stay ripped, 6-pack, big back, big facts, big business, man. We only speaking
I talk facts.
facts.
That's it.